Welcome to the show. I'm Rich. This episode's going to start out with a little bit of the kind of stuff out of our life that we talked about, the do-it-for-yourself, homesteading kind of thing. We're going to deal with something that's kind of hard to get in the north, and that's something sweet. Later in the year, we'll be dealing with showing you bees. We're getting into bees and honey for the first time. But this is got to do with fruit. Sandy and I have our own little orchard we've planted. Hasn't produced fruit yet. It takes several years up here in the north for things to produce fruit. But there are two berries that do really well up here. Haskap berries, which is a hybrid between, the flavor is very much between a blueberry and a raspberry. And another is there's been cherries developed that are called like the romance species or series of cherries. And they are a tart cherry. They're much smaller than a normal cherry, but they do very well up here. They make wonderful jams and pie fillings and such. And since our little orchard hasn't been producing it yet, we found a place here in the north where we could go do a U-pick. And that's what we're going to start out today with, doing that. A very valuable find for us. We went out and picked our own berries and then we're going to process through, and Sandy's going to show you how to make a pie. You picking the leaves out of my berries?
Let's bite it.
Oh, the frugal Scotsman.
Yeah, that's me.
The frugal Scotsman.
I'm sure that's why you married me.
Yeah, without you, I'd be penniless and shirtless in the street, so.
It's the end of the season here. And the berries have been, I think, pretty much picked over. But if you get down on your knees and look underneath, I mean, they're just some beautiful cherries, and we've had a little taste. And they're not the sweet cherries like you get in BC.
But that's not to say that they're sour either.
Oh no, they're tart.
Yeah,
I would say they're not sour.
What a gold mine, though. I mean, who knew you could grow cherries
in northern Alberta?
And like an hour and a half north of us.
Yeah.
And let's smile there. Oh, I see some some cherry juice on your upper lip there.
I've sampled.
So what are we going to do with these?
Well, I'm not 100% sure whether we're going to, obviously they have pits in them like all cherries do, but I don't know whether I'll make a cherry pie, Charmin Richie, or not.
I'm all for it. I'd even put some of my hackberries in with them.
Okay. Well,
there's a nice big green bug down in there too.
Oh yeah, goody. We'll pick a few more, and then we should probably head for home.
Okay. Look at the pits. Is that cool or what, huh? Trapping is the cornerstone that Canada was built on. Brave and sometimes crazy men and women, fueled by the lucrative fur trade, explored and mapped our great nation. Hundreds of years have passed since then, but trapping still remains vibrant, strong, and steeped in the ancient traditions. The fur bearers still follow the old paths and live as dictated by thousands of years of instinct. Fur only gets prime in the harsh temperatures of winter, and trappers must respect and prepare for the weather. Trapping's past is firmly rooted in history, but today, the gear and techniques have changed. Canada is still known for the best wild fur in the world, and today our pelts are sold on the global market. Our community is large, and our numbers are growing. We are trappers. This is what we do, and where we belong. Join us in our adventures. Welcome to Trapping Inc., the face of today's trapper.
Today we're going to make the cherry pie filling. We'll start with 2/3 of a cup of sugar and a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 cups of water, and then it says 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 4 cups of the cherries that have been pitted. So, then we put it on the stove.
That looks brilliant.
You won't like it.
I'm not believing you.
Okay.
Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh my goodness.
This has been chilling since this morning, and looks like a great place to start.
Trapping Inc. is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Argo Extreme vehicles conquer any season, any terrain. See all the new models at your nearest dealer. Argo, go anywhere. Range Road Enterprises understands hard work and the value of a buck. Our products work as hard as you do. See our full line of firewood processors, sawmills, and more at your nearest dealer. Midland Radio helps you stay in touch in the wild. Check out the new X-Talkers at your nearest dealer. Communication for every adventure. Take your best to the best. J. Marten Taxidermy. Recreating the memories of your hunt with precision, passion, and pride.
And tuck it into your pie plate. Oh, I'm thinking that this might overflow. It does make an attractive edge too. There's nothing wrong with that. So,
Tastes better.
that should be delicious. We'll share with you how delicious it is in a little while. Got a little brown around the edge, but
That looks spectacular.
oh yeah, I think that's gonna make a yummy dessert a little later. Maybe with some whipped cream. Might as well go whole hog.
I can tell you that cherry pie with a cup of Old Smokes coffee gets me through many a long winter's night out at the cabin. Man, oh man, a beautiful taste of summer and something that is really, truly special to have out on the trap line. Let's get to some trapping.
Old Reliable.
Ta-da!
Yep.
This one always produces.
Always. What do we got here?
Oh.
It has been hurt.
Oh.
Oh no, it may be pitch.
Okay.
It may be pitch. Yes, it's pitch. Okay,
Oh,
we're
thank
good.
goodness.
I thought it had been hurt and that this was missing.
A little piece of skin or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that was just. Yeah, this is always a good one. Oh, well, look at this. Look at this. Should have gone like this,
Oh.
but instead this caught in here.
Yeah. The stuff that happens.
Well, now that looks funny, huh?
It does.
Martin's on ice. I didn't check, but I imagine a female. It's small.
Yeah, it is quite small.
Yeah. Oh, there's still bait in there.
Excellent.
That is always good. These are 160s on this one. This is always a consistent. The only year that I caught nothing on this one, I put a trail cam on it. And I was so sure.
Like
'cause
kiss of death right there.
Well, we're people always want to see what happens in that. And one year I put a trail cam on my 6 best or 5 best Marten Fisher boxes. None of them caught anything. And I was like, after that, I was like, huh, I don't know if I'm going to do that ever again. Yeah, that's the only year that this never caught anything. Was that year there. perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect. Now, I'm not even going to try and take that out. I will send it in that way, and because they tell us that they can remove all of that stuff without doing damage. So I would just do damage.
That's right.
Just get it in the back. Perfect. Fish are here again, and there's a whole there's tracks here, and he looks like he's been licked. Yeah, lynx again. Thank goodness. What's a male? Thank goodness he's frozen. That would have been the second one today that would have got. But see all these tracks down here? And it's today because it snowed last night. You know, we've been following a lynx track coming along, but went through here and you know, we may have scared him off when we drove up. I don't know. This is an awesome. I can't remember, Sam. Is this the second fisher for this box?
Well, it was you were saying it was either this one or the one previous to this that didn't have one in it this time.
Oh,
but
that is heavy.
yeah.
It looked small. I managed to get snowed on my neck.
Oh, that's always pleasant.
Yeah. But look at this. Look at those claws.
Yeah. Yep.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
But look at
Yeah. Oh yeah.
been licked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Great day.
Holy. And another 120.
Yeah.
That snow is so uncomfortable. And you know, it's not like it all goes down in a plop. It just trickles a little bit and then you shift and a little more. It's like, if it all went plop, it would thaw off and I'd be okay.
You're making me cold just thinking about it.
You're so helpful. You are so helpful, girl.
You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
All right, here's our favorite, one of our favorite creeks to set a mink box on. And you can see the mink bin here. And you can see where he goes. Right through the opening in the dam. Keeps along the edges. So I'm gonna set it here right along this edge where he's gonna go right by it and can't miss it. I'm not gonna set it on the ice because this has a tendency to flow during the winter time. This is the one that we drained earlier and winched out of, and we've had a heck of a good time here this year, haven't we?
Sandy's favorite spot.
Your favorite one?
Yeah. Which way are you going here?
See if I can still dig out some muskrat guts here. Muskrat guts. That's what they are. Oh, and they're getting pretty frozen. It's a pretty cold day today.
Yeah.
Muskrat is one of the foods of a mink. One of their major foods. One of their most important. I'll keep my head out of the way this time. Whacked last time right on the beak. So I've got a chamber back in there. You can see that nothing can get into, and I'm just gonna throw a 160 in it. Find me a little bit of wire here to anchor it with. It doesn't take anything to anchor it. All I want is so that if something else comes along, it doesn't pack it off with them, right? That looks actually pretty good too, doesn't it?
Well, they're right through here. Like everywhere.
That's what the heck. Let's put it right here this time.
Okay.
And we can wire it right to that. Just a dark. just in the dark, I'm going by one of my mink boxes here, and I see I've got a mink in it. But look at this, a moose comes over and he goes and checks it out. He walks right up and checks out the mink. There's the mink in the box. So what we've got here is a beaver dam. Okay, there are definite spots on the beaver dam where water runs over, where the beavers cross over. It's, you know, and it's called the crossover, and that's important. This is one of them. There's two on this dam, and so I set my box right at the crossover. They use it in the summertime, they use it in the wintertime. There we go. All right. What do we got? I believe a female. There we go. That's how it works. Using 160 Belials. I have either muskrat guts or beaver guts in the back. I don't know why that works the best for them, but they seem to prefer the guts to everything else. Let's pull it out and see what's in it.
Trapping Inc. is brought to you by these fine sponsors. At Old Smokes, we slow roast our coffee over a fire, making it smooth, flavorful, and memorable. You can order our smoked coffee online. Crafted coffee for the courageous. Southland Trailer Corporation makes a trailer for any job. Southland Trailer, behind you all the way. Why trust your hunt to anything less than the best? Carl Zeiss Sport Optics. Confidence in the toughest conditions. High quality hunting and spectacular trophies create memories of a lifetime. Let Guy Swart from Wild Horizon help you plan your dream African safari.
Well, looky that. That's pretty nice. The Marten. Got a fish here, the very first check here, and I just moved this here this year, and now we got a Marten. Not a big one. Oh, did it die fast? That's like instantaneous. As a matter of fact, I can remove this one from this trap because it's not going to make any difference. Like, I mean, up on the head, there's nothing to damage, there's nothing to waste. Got rained on a bit. We've had rain, but fantastic, man. This has been. Oh, there's a lot of blood that has dripped down out of the box here. That's always good. There's that half a rat still in there. Oh yeah, I like that. Fisher, yeah. He's been here earlier too. But this was not very long ago. I could see his big old foot spread out there on top of that log as he launches and goes. You've seen a lot of animals get caught at this particular box over the years. And of course, the bears have done their usual. Oh, I'm gonna need to get an axe to get that out of there. I'll get it back up on here. Here's one of my creeks that I always set for mink, and I could set for otter here too. There's a nice big otter here. Wow. You can see where they've been getting in. This is why all winter long you don't cross right above or below the beaver dam. There's a beaver dam here. You seen me run through it earlier in the year, and you can see they've been getting in through the mud there. You can see where they dig, they splash around, and then look at how they wiggle through the snow, cleaning themselves off. But I got a mink box right here, and look at that. We got a mink in it, and they don't even look at it. They don't even slow down, do they? Them otters. What, 3, 4 of them, huh? Lots of otter. Well, let's get set up on this. That beaver water stinks. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, just a nice mink. Caught a big one here a couple years ago. Like, I mean a really big one. What have I got in there? Well, I guess I'm gonna need to throw some more bait in it. You notice I set it on the corner here because you see why? Everything passes by this corner. I set it over there, they may not even know it's here. So, I mean, you got to pay attention to what they're doing. And it seems like otter and mink, when they go up and down the creek, they kind of bounce off the corners. You know what I mean? Where is my end of my here? All I did was anchor to the bottom of a cattail here. That's all it took. Another mink. Good winter for mink again. Whew, it's cold. Things are sticking to me. There we go. You can put the trigger up or the trigger down when it comes to mink. In this case here, I'm going to put it down like so that it's inside. And then set it so that it's up off the bottom and it's got lots of room for clearance so that the trigger can go off. I'm gonna have to grab me a little bit more bait. I see that the shrews and the mice and that have ate this up pretty good. So I'll grab me some more bait. I'll be right back. We're ready to get out of here. Another beautiful mink. Watch these spots. This is a big funnel, a big focal point. You got a great big swamp over here, another big swamp over here, but she all comes together and comes through here. This is where the water runs through. This is where the mink and otter are going to be. There you go. The time just flies by when you're having fun, doesn't it? Hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we did, and maybe we'll see you down the line.
Do you have a question? Would you like more interaction? You can connect with us and all our social media sites from our website at trappinginc.com.